Arlington, Texas, the Kansas Jayhawks joining us up here on stage, and quarterback Jalon Daniels picking up the mic, taking a look at his 3 starts from a year ago, responsible for 9 touchdowns. That first in the Big 12, QBR rating of 78, 71% completion percentage, 706 passing yards. Those are the rings for the final 3 weeks of the regular season. Jalon, thanks so much for joining us here at Media Day. Hey, what's this like being here at AT&T Stadium? You got the swag. We're going to have to have a stand up. Stand up,
man. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Crazy.
How'd you pick these out? Take us through the fit.
Went out with my dad. You know, definitely went out to go suit shopping and found some shoes. I like the way that they look, and I was like, that's gonna go with the outfit for sure.
That is awesome.
Good stuff.
What are you most looking forward to this season? To come back in, you got a stacked running back room.
Yes.
What can Kansas do this year?
You know, I'm just excited for to let everybody see the amount of progression that we made over the offseason. You know, in the season like we did, you know, there's definitely a lot of tension in the room. You know, we're ready to get back onto the field.
You 71% completion percentage. That's going to keep you in a lot of games. Going to win you a lot of games. What did you work on in particular to better your game and coming into 2022?
You know, being able to sit behind Jason Bean at the beginning of the year, I was able to learn a lot from him. You know, it humbled me as a player overall. You know, I was able to go into the film room. You know, be able to keep building courage as a quarterback. You know, just be able to keep building as a leader. You know, inside and outside of the locker room.
So curious, you know, you guys, different place this year, it feels like, than you were last year at this time.
Definitely.
Now you get an entire year of Coach Leipold, his staff, his system, the culture he wants to implement. What's different today about Kansas football than it was this time last year?
You know, the amount of excitement that's in the room. You know, I feel like we're definitely playing. We're going to play as a team. You know, I feel like the amount of brotherhood that we built over this offseason is going to show on the field. You know, I feel like anybody in that locker room can talk to each other. It doesn't matter if you're special teams, defense, offense. You're going to be able to communicate with any of your brothers that are in that locker room.
When you're sitting at home watching quarterback film, who are you watching?
College football. I'm watching a lot of Bryce Young. Him at Bama has been crazy. Last year, he did a lot of miraculous things for a quarterback, and I was able to pick up a lot of tips from him. But if we're going to go to the NFL, I'm definitely going to have to say Aaron Rodgers. Definitely a big Aaron Rodgers guy, and definitely a big Josh Allen guy.
Good stuff. When you take a look, and you obviously went to every road game, what's the toughest environment in the Big 12 that maybe fans don't know about, that for you personally was just a crazy place to play?
I would have to say my freshman year, Oklahoma, and that was COVID, so it wasn't even a full stadium. I haven't even felt how that was yet, but definitely it was loud in there, and I don't even know what percentage their capacity was, but it felt like it was 100%. But that out of everybody that I went on an away game to, I feel like that was the biggest one for sure.
You got a star on the defensive side, Kenny Logan.
Yes, sir.
How much you mess with him in spring football, try to look him off, try to make him look bad? Just talk me through that, maybe some of the in practice, back and forth you guys have, and what does he bring to that defense into your team?
He's going to bring that fire. He's going to bring in that same energy and confidence every single day. His best day is as good as his worst day, and that's the type of player that we love to see at KU. We love to be able to come in and be able to, even if we're not having our best day mentally, we'll be able to go out on the field and be able to show everybody else that we're having a great day.
He's going to come join us up here in just a bit. Can you give us a scoop? Give us something to ask him. It's
honestly,
totally okay to embarrass him as well.
Just ask him how many touchdowns JD had on him in practices. And I'm trying to tell you, he's not going to have the great reaction. Okay. He's going to have a reaction like, man, you don't score on me like that. But I promise you, just watch.
That's got to give you great confidence, because if you're doing it against him, one of the best in the league, it's got to give you that much more confidence you're going to be able to go out and do it each and every Saturday.
No, definitely. Me and him definitely still a lot of confidence into each other. Pre-practice, after practice, during practice. We're always going to talk to each other. He's going to tell me that he's flying around, and I'm going to tell him I'm going to throw it all over the field. So, we love that type of energy and confidence in the locker room.
Who's the biggest smack talker?
I'm going to have to go with Kenny Logan.
Who's some of the young players on your team we should keep an eye on? That had a really good spring. That's really, you guys are expecting them to step up and make a contribution.
Jacoby Bryant, was a true freshman cornerback last year. Made a lot of plays last year, towards the end of the season. He's been working a lot this offseason. He's going to come in, ready to work. That's pretty much it right there.
Good stuff.
Kansas Jayhawks. We're gonna have the smack talker himself come up here and join us to watch everything. You can sit right over there. Hey, no matter what he says, you got the best shoes we've seen so far.
Thank you.
No doubt.
I appreciate you guys for having me.
Yeah, thank you guys. Kenny Logan's gonna join us up here on stage when we come back.